program, students got the real life experience on how this can actually turn out into a business. And the wonderful thing about the Aquafarm program is that they were able to see how it also integrates into other subject areas and standards throughout our middle school curriculum, leading into high school as well. It's been an exciting venture. As I said, Mr. Felice has been able to take the program from not just aquafarming, but now into the hydroponics industry, where students learn how to use the water waste from the fish in order to feed plants and vegetables, and also make that part of a farming industry where students can sell the products to the community. So as you can see, it's involving the students, it's involving the school family, but also the community on a whole. So it's a really well-worked industry and undertaking, and it is also part of our school STEM program: science, technology, engineering, and math. So this is one part of that program that we are exposing students to as they prepare for the various fields moving into adulthood and their career choices.
Just want to share some of the things that the children do while they're down here. We've aligned our experience with the children along with the Cambridge curriculum. So we have standards, and those standards are connected to different levels at the school. Some are M1 science standards, some are M2, some are M3. We've also connected it to math standards and business study standards. And what our students do when they come down is they go through the place. They initially will feed the fish. They will monitor the water, i.e. pH, oxygen. Sometimes they have to make corrections, and they'll do that as well. We've also developed a manual for them, so when they do their tests, they're able to follow procedures, and they actually have it set up so that everything's laid out for them. So they come down, they do what they need to do, and then they're back into my classroom and doing research potentially. As well as the business study side, they also have written up brochures to sell the fish at the end of the project, which is a nice idea for them to do. In the past, we've actually had a fish fry at the school where everyone was able to enjoy the fish that we had grown over the last year or so. In addition to this, we've also been able to enter our program into various contests in Bermuda and around the world. Initially, we won the Eco Schools for the Sustainable Development. Then we went on to the Green Pitch competition, as well as representing sands in South Africa. And again, our aquaponics aquaculture situation at the school. Our project is one of a kind in Bermuda. Right now, we were hoping to expand later on. We're in stage 2 of our project. Initially, we just wanted the fish to grow and to breed and reproduce, obviously, for market. Now we're at stage 2, where we're doing the aquaponics, and we're starting that and experimenting with different plants and what grows best in here. Our stage 3 is actually going to have us go outside, build our greenhouse, and commercialize our products. And that's the end goal. And throughout this, the students will have the opportunity to grow, market, and sell the produce. So there's an end product available for the children. Obviously, funding then goes back into the program for the next year for the students. And especially in Bermuda, we would hope that the students would have the opportunity to grow this out into a proper industry once they got that experience and that hands-on technique on how to handle things, plants and animals, as well as trying to get them to establish some sort of business plan or business model for this to work.
Back in 2016, Sand Secondary Middle School started the initial part of our STEM program, and it involved myself and the principal creating many little projects for our students to do in the enrichment program that we ran at the school. And over the course of the years, it has developed substantially. We now have a full-time STEM teacher, Mr. Felice, who is responsible for most of the work in front of you, and the projects have developed substantially. We have all sorts of things from robotics to graphical art, SketchUp type, architectural type things, and it incorporates what STEM is all about. It draws from several subjects: science, technology, engineering, mathematics, obviously, and you can see there's some artwork as well, so we call it STEAM here at SANS, which has become the more common acronym for it. It's an area of the curriculum that the children are absolutely love. It's a real highlight of the day for them to have something like this in their regular school program, and here at SANS we're extremely proud of what we've achieved. We continue to grow it, hopefully. We also have the fish farm, which is also part of the program, STEM program. But one of the things that I'm particularly involved in is the graphical art side of it, in the SketchUp, architectural drawing, and the recent pandemic has shown us that we need to teach children digitally, and having the software to do that through SketchUp, but also the actual tools such as Chromebooks is extremely important to us here at SANS. We need that type of thing for all kids to access this fantastic subject.